Hi children, welcome back to our channel Rise and Shine. So, today I'm not going to tell you a story, but I want to talk to you about our real life. So, my dear children, before that, I would like to introduce myself. I remember telling you before that I am a principal of a school and I am a teacher in English and I am a mother, I am a grandmother, and I am a woman also. My dear children, I would like to be a parent, I would like to be a grandma, or I would like to be a mother to any one of you as you like. So you may take my words in any relationship. So I am talking to you as the voice of your mother, as the voice of your grandma, as the voice of your teacher, and as the voice of your well-wisher. Okay, my dear children, what I am going to tell you today is something very, very important in your lives. And both of us, my husband and me, are teachers. I am an English teacher and he is a social teacher. Okay, my dear children, what we are seeing in the present day society, every newspaper, everywhere we find that there are so many things happening around us in the world, in our motherland, in our India. And today I am going to talk about, actually I thought of making a video about Mahatma Gandhi, as it was 2nd October, and but the matter which I saw in the newspaper made me talk to you, and I wanted to see a better society, because today's children are tomorrow's pillars. You are the future citizens of Mother India and the whole world. My dear children, what we learn from our young age keeps us in the right path. If we are learning good, we are in a good track. If we are learning bad, we are in a bad track. And now, children are always a mixture of clay which can be molded into beautiful pots and toys. So, who has to shape them? It is in the hands of your parents, your teachers, and elders. So, it is your duty to listen to what your elders tell you. My dear children, friendship is a very great boon given to the world, to human beings by God. So we should make good use of it. My dear children, good company and bad company both are what can I call it? Yes, are very essential. You have to know what is good and what is bad, to know in which company you will be a good person and in whose company you will become a bad person. In order to know who is good and who is bad, you should know what is good and what is bad. My dear children, let me tell you the story of two parrots. Two parrots lived in a forest. One of the parrot was taken away by the saints and it lived with them. And one of the parrots was caught by a thief and it lived with them. So, naturally, the parrot which was with the priest used to talk very politely in a very well behaved manner, and it used to talk all good words. Suppose anyone came, it used to welcome them and ask them their whereabouts and used to welcome them and talk to them in a polite way. Whereas the parrot which was taken away by the thief spoke the words like how the thief used to talk. It used to, if it sees a person, it used to tell, I will kill you, I will kick you, I will smash you. So these were the words that the parrot which lived with the thief spoke. So we can know, because the saints were good and they did all good deeds, the parrot which was in their company learned all the good things. But whereas the parrot which lived with the thief spoke just like the thief, and it was used to that scenario. And so the parrot which lived with the priest, because of its good company, learned good things, and the parrot which lived with the thief, because of its bad company, learned bad things. My dear children, each one of you should be very, very, very smart in selecting your friends. So, friends mean so much to your life. So, be very careful in selecting friends. When you select good friends, and because of the good friends, you may be in the right track and reach your goals, and you can become masterminds. So, life is a boon when you grow up to be a good boy or a good girl. So, my dear children, parents are your first teachers. So, listen to what your parents say. And a teacher is a one who shows you the right path. So, my dear children, learn attentively and carefully what your teachers tell. And a teacher should be motivative, inspire the children, and let them know what is good and what is bad in the society where everything is a mixture and we have to choose what is good. My dear children, As you all know, the present day society is very dangerous, but out of that, the youth comes out brilliantly. Only the ones who chose the right path, who chose good company, come out in the right manner. Because knowledge does not mean everything. Knowledge, along with wisdom, makes you perfect, my dear children. So you should know what wisdom is. Wisdom is the knowledge which gives you what is right and what is wrong, how to choose what is right, how to choose what is good for you, how to select good from the bad or from a mixture of good and bad. So, my dear children, you can see many wonderful people. Here we can see the picture of Sundar Pichai. So, what he has achieved in life is something each and every one should know. Being a middle class boy, how much he achieved should be an example to all of you. My dear children, so many are creating wonders. So many people, though there may be a change in the gender, a boy and a girl, that doesn't mean it is always opposite sex is attracted, but it is very, very bad to take it or think it always in the negative way. They may be good friends till the last. So, my dear children, see that a man and a woman, a boy and a girl, they may be friendly, they may love each other. What is love? Love is what you have received from your father and mother, and the love among them both. Your father loves your mother, and your mother loves your father. That is the same, and your father loves you, and your mother loves you. You love your mother, and you love your father. You love your brother or your sister. That is love. When an age comes, you need a life partner who has to move on, who has to make or go a long journey with you. So, that is the right time when you should select a good life partner. And for that, you need an age when you should know who is your right partner. You should know what is good and what is bad in order to select a correct partner for your life. And that age comes to you only after you complete your 18 and 21. Girls 18 years and boys 21. Only after that age you get the right to select a partner. So, by that time, you would have got the experience. You will know about the life, and you will know how to select. So, once you select a right partner, and you are bound by the very great bond of marriage, and which will not end up in a divorce, or which will not end up in death. So, my dear children, marriages are made in heaven. So, you should be very, very, very careful in selecting your life partner. Give the chance to your parents or wait till the right age to get a right partner. My dear children, today girls are treated very, very, very badly. They have all the rights to live their life as they like, but not out of limits. But each and every one should live their life in the right way. So, my dear children, here we see in the newspapers, in the TV channels, and the happenings of cruel things, of brutal things, brutal activities which are inhuman activities. Each and every mother is afraid to send their children out. My dear children, you have neighbors, boys and girls are neighbors, boys and girls are friends, boys and girls are brothers and sisters, boys and girls are husband and wife, boys and girls become, when they grow up, they become father and mother. Boys and girls, when they become old, they become grandma and grandfather. What a beautiful relationship that is. But relationships are not cared for. Human values are not cared for. How come a man of 60 rapes a child brutally? Isn't that bad? Is that man wise? Or does he imagine his own daughter or his own granddaughter in that place? Can he do that? Any person, any man, any boy, how can he do that to any girl? It is very, very, very bad. So, while a child is brought up, he must know the value of life. He should not be responsible for the sufferings of his fellow human being. Every girl has a right to live in this world just like how men live. So, a boy or a girl, both should be equally educated how to live, how to respect each other. So, in order to avoid such kind of brutal activities, my dear children, right from childhood, you have to love your friend, may it be a girl or a boy, just like how you love your sister or your brother. So, my dear children, only then you will know the pain that you give others. The same pain you should know how it would be if the sufferer is your sister, your mother, or your daughter. So, each and every one should understand the fact and grow up to be kind hearted, let live the girls just like boys. A boy, wherever he goes, nobody is afraid of. But when a girl goes out, the mother has to be waiting to see the child back, and then she relaxes. How sad it is. Why the difference between a boy and a girl? Is that not demonic? Only in those days they used to say that Rakshasas were there. They used to ill treat women. But in these days, we find many Rakshasas who are ill treating, hurting their wives, their daughters, and I don't think they are sparing even the old people. Such is the present situation. My dear children, learn to grow up into good human beings so that you help the society, you help everyone around you, you help create a better environment where everyone is equally treated. We in India adore women. Lord Shiva gave half of himself to Goddess Parvati and the Ardhanarishwara. And Lord Vishnu, who gave his heart to Goddess Lakshmi. And we see many great people who lead their lives for others. You might see how the soldiers fight and guard for the sake of people inside the country. They guard in the frontiers, in the sun and in the rain, on the mountains and in the valleys, on the snow-covered areas where their bodies are chilled as in the freezers. My dear children, think about all this. Be good children. Lord Krishna taught so much in his Bhagavad Gita. Lord Rama had taught us how an Ekapatni Vrat is and what it is. And God has shown us or given us the righteous path to go and achieve. But we have been given the knowledge to select the right path. My dear children, yoga gives you that capacity to know what is good and what is bad. Meditation solves so many problems. So sit and meditate. My dear children, make it compulsory in your lives. And for youth, what did Vivekananda tell? How he inspired everyone, how he wanted you to help others, think of others. My dear children, they sacrificed their lives for the sake of their fellow men. And even a Rakshasa king, being born in a Rakshasa family, Prahlada has shown us how to be. How could he select only good from among all the demons around him? How stubborn he was to stick to only the righteous path. My dear children, each one of us is shown a path. Even at a very small age, Dhruva attained a very great position. He achieved God. How could he? That is determination. Being good all through his life. What does Shivaji tell us? He respected other women as his mother, for which he was applauded even till today. My dear children, I hope you will think about all this and take a right path which will give us a bright future to mankind and stop this kind of brutal activities being done to innocent girls. You can see how acid is thrown. They are stabbed by their lovers. Acid is thrown on the girls. So all this is brutal. How could one be so cruel? Can he throw the same acid? Can he, whoever it is, tolerate that being done to his own sister, own mother, own wife? So, my dear children, I expect each and every one of you to think about how a good child should be, how he should grow up. Listen to what your parents tell. Life is not a cinema which will be completed in 3 hours. Life is a long journey. How can a girl live with a face like this for her entire life. Imagine. So, when you have the values, when you know the values, and when you know what life is, and when you know how to live a life in the good way, in the right way, you will know how to behave in the society, what our duties are. We always think about the rights, but we don't think about the duties we have towards the society. Each and everyone think that science and maths is the only subjects, important subjects for life. No. No, my dear children. Only knowledge will not be sufficient. Subjects like social tell you how to live in this society, what are your duties towards the society, how you should behave in the society. So, my dear children, I wish you all good luck, and I hope this video will help you to think about what I have told you. So, you are all good children. I bless all of you to grow up into good human beings. So, my dear children, I hope this video will help you and make you think about the present situation and give you a chance to think about all this and decide to put your life in the right path. Select your friends, grow up into good human beings to inspire this world, to set an example to this world, to be a creator of a new world. My dear children, I love you a lot. If you like, please share this video to your friends so that they will be helped to think over. I love you all. Thank you and Jai Hind. Bye, children. Stay safe.